Morning everyone, it's Brett here, Lionheart84, and we're doing a plant unboxing today. If you've bought off this company, you'll probably recognise the sort of boxes they use. This is from Jurassic Plants, and I just saw a couple of interesting little plants there that I thought would be fun to buy. They won't take up any space, and I should be able to overwinter them quite safely. So let's just pull them out and see. I've already cut the box packing open, so let's show you what's in here. You won't necessarily be able to recognise them from those from that picture there. So let's see if I can cut these out of the box reasonably quickly. One thing they do is take their plants very well into the boxes of Jurassic Plants, so plane going overhead. It's not always easy to get them out of the box again. Let's see if I can cut these open fairly quickly, remove them without doing any damage. Scalpel to make my life slightly easier. There, I managed to get them out. I'm just going to split them very quickly. I'll show you one at a time and you can see what we've got. Okay, so this is the first one. You'll probably think to yourself that it looks like one of the myrtle family. They have those sort of very typical of the leaves on them, and it is indeed a myrtle. So, or one of the myrtle family. It's not actually a myrtle. Let me see if I can just pop the top of the pot open so I can get the label out to show you. Give me a minute. And what I've bought here, and funny enough, I've never had one of these. Show you the label. This is Myrcianthus marto. I think it has another Latin name. Let me see if I can check up what it is. Also known as a Eugenia marto, and that is a Bolivian cherry or guabiju. You may have heard of them referred to as a guabiju. Kind of supposed to be hardy to -5, but I've had other plants that are meant to be hardy to -5 and they haven't survived, particularly when they're young like this. So I'm planning to overwinter this. I might even keep it in my kitchen on a windowsill, but if not, I'll put it in a summer house. It should be okay in there. I don't plan to repot it at the moment, as long as it doesn't. As long as I'm careful not to let it dry out over winter. Sorry, typical planes flying overhead. Whenever you decide to do a video, there's a plane flies overhead. I'm not going to repot it, but I have to make sure it doesn't dry out because it's in a small pot. But I don't want to risk exposing it to the dangers of root disturbance. For the moment, I'll be leaving it outside. Obviously, it should be perfectly okay. In the current temperatures, not likely to get below about 10 degrees at night, 50 Fahrenheit. Maybe, I think this week there's going to be a couple of cool nights, but that's about average for October, which isn't too terrible. Now the second plant, let me see if I can cut the top of the pot open to get to, there should be a label in here, I think. Assuming they've put labels in this one. Yes, indeed there is. Now the second one, I've actually got a larger plant of this, which I haven't featured on video this year at all, and this is a Carissa macrocarpa. Let me show the label if you want to check the spelling out. Carissa macrocarpa, also known as a Natal plum, and that was one that I featured in a video, that plant in France in September when I was away for a short break, and I featured mature specimens with flowers and fruits on. Fairly slow growing, I found, although obviously this looks like a 1-year-old plant. I'm assuming they grow them from seed, it's possible they grow them from small cuttings. I don't think it says on Jurassic Plants website. It says hardy to -2, and they're definitely not hardier any more than that. I've lost most of them. I've had 2 others that I've lost quite large plants. Even in my summer house they didn't survive the winter. And I think it only got down to -3, -4, and they were quite well established plants, and they were both killed stone dead. So I will be planning to keep this above 0, which means that most likely I'll keep it in my kitchen over winter. I'm not going to risk it in the summer house because the heating doesn't seem to be working very reliably there. But that's a Carissa macrocarpa, or Natal plum. Very pretty little evergreen, and I've got some cuttings off the one in France. Not sure if they're going to root because I've not got them in a heated propagator covered in I've not got them covered in cellophane, but we'll see what happens. And the third plant is actually a free one. I bought the other 2 plants, and that entitled to me a free gift, which was optional. You could tick the box if you wanted the free gift, and this is basically a jacaranda seedling. Well, that's absolutely not, that's got 0 chance of surviving in the summer house over winter. I had a large one in there that is still alive, but basically it's died back to the base, and that's even with heating in there. But I said I don't think the heating was working on the thermostat this year, which is why I probably lost my large Grimmel. So I'll probably just stick this on a windowsill, and I can look at it and see that it's got green fly on it, so I'm going to give that a spray in a minute. Just had a closer look. So we'll give that a spray because we don't want a load of green fly in the house, because that's going to attack everything else. And that was the free plant I got with the order, because I think the order came to over, and once you get to 20 or 25 pounds of Jurassic plants, I think they often give you an option of a free gift. Probably had too many of these jacarandas in stock and no one was buying them. Anyway, hope you found that of interest at unboxing. Thanks for watching the video. Please give me a big thumbs up. Share the video if you think anybody might be interested in those quite unusual plants. Remember to subscribe to my channel, although I'm sure you're subscribed already, most of the people seeing this video. And click on the bell if you want to see when new videos come out. I'll see you all soon. Brett out for now.